Hi, this is Kylie Koo. Welcome to my studio and welcome to my first contribution for the project My Year 2017. This is a new Facebook group that's been set up and I've decided to participate in it. The project is based on creating a planner or a journal or basically I think anything that you want. So I think I'm going to stick to doing an art journal. So all I've got here is a kind of small composition book. It's page-wise it's the size of a composition book, though it has fewer pages in it. And all I'm doing is to glue a couple of pages together just to make them a little bit more sturdy so that they'll take some wet media. So I think most of the prompts for the project will be starting in January, but the group have set a challenge if people want to accept it for this month of December, really in terms of getting ready for January. And the first prompt is a new step forward. So all I'm doing here is taking a couple of stamps and really just breaking the kind of back of that white page. Sometimes if I'm not sure how to start something, I'll just take some stamps and do that. And depending on how thick the paint goes on top, some of this might still be seen through it. So I'll leave details to the new Facebook group in the comment section below. It's being organised by Gina Ahrens, Cindy Utter, Anne Williamson and Jerry Bellini. I hope I've got all of their names right. So if you've been watching some of my previous videos, you'll know that currently these are my favourite paints and I just couldn't resist using them again. I really do enjoy working with these. So I only have 4 colours at the moment and you will see me using all of the 4 in just creating this background for the journal page that I'm doing. So I sat down to do this without really knowing what it was that I wanted to create. I just decided that I wanted to do a journal page and just grabbed some paints and thought I'll see where it takes me to. Just with that notion in mind of a new step forward. At this time of year, there's obviously a lot of projects with that kind of similar theme approaching the new year and our thoughts about it, so I'm trying to do something different for each one that I do. Now I'll also put the hashtag for this in the title or in the description below. So if you put the hashtag into the search bar on YouTube, you can find other videos of the folks that are joining in with this project. And of course there'll be more details in the actual Facebook group. So at this point all I'm doing is actually just enjoying the process of getting some paint down onto the page. It's been probably a week or so since I last did any sort of painting or craft of any sort, so I'm really pleased to be getting back to it. So here I'm starting to create a sun. Now it does look a little bit green. It was actually less green in real life, so to speak. For some reason the camera was picking it up as more green, but I'm working away at this anyway with different layers of paint. And I want it to be quite textured, and I'll let you see the texture on it just shortly. I put a little of this on, although this is green, it does sometimes show up a little bit yellow anyway, and I just wanted to get that kind of iridescent feel in there, although I do go over it with some more ordinary acrylic paint. And you can just see there the sort of texture that's building up. The fact that it was looking kind of green on camera made me want to try and get more yellow into it, so that's why I added that acrylic again. And all I'm doing now is taking some white just to create that kind of halo effect around the sun. And I continue that over into what I guess is the sky. And I decided here that I just wanted to create a little character looking towards the sun. Sketching in with pencil to begin with, and then I go over with a micron pen. Now, at one point I thought I would leave the character as was, but then decided I wanted a little bit of colour in there. So I think the good thing about this project is people are taking lots of different approaches to it. As I say, I'm not going to use it as a planner. I have done planners before, but I love watching planner videos, but planners are not really for me. I'm quite utilitarian when it comes to my kind of to-do list and that type of thing. I'd be happy to share it with people if they were interested in seeing it, but yeah. It's very plain and simple. But that's why I thought for this project I'm going to keep it as a kind of art journal. So I've painted in the character and now just going around once more with the pen. Just adding some highlights to show the reflection from the sun, and just going around the sun a bit with the gold Posca pen as well. And this is just a little stylised character. I'm not looking to make this kind of realistic in terms of shading or anything. And now I'm thinking about doing an actual piece of journaling and what I'm trying to think about here for the year ahead. So this is take a new step forward to the sunrise each and every day. I don't set New Year's resolutions. I maybe resolve to do certain things. But I think sometimes with resolutions, you know, the first time you go astray from them, you think, oh my goodness, that's it. You know, and you can't write off a whole year just because you don't do something one day or whatever. So that's why I thought, you know, each and every day is a new start. So this is very much about welcoming the sunrise every day, seeing every day as a new day. And here I'm thinking about decorating it in other ways. I thought about drawing flowers or just doing some more work on it, but I then decided that I quite liked the simplicity of this. And so all I'm doing is taking the gold Posca again and just putting a little bit of a border around it, just a sketchy border, just to frame it a little. But as I say, I quite liked the simplicity of the page and decided not to do any more detail on it. I could always go back and do more if I wanted, but not at the moment. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. I wish you all the best for the new year, and I'll be back then with new videos. If you want to check out this project, then do hit the link in the description box below. But meantime, thanks for watching, and bye for now.